Nighttime sighting by policemen on the Trans-Canada Highway, 100 miles west of Cochrane. Year, 1992. Season, fall. Month, October. Date, 4th. Location details: Highway 11 north to North Bay, then the Trans-Canada Highway to Cochrane, then west about 100 miles. Nearest town, Cochrane. Nearest road, Trans-Canada Highway. Observed. First, I have never told anyone about this sighting until this year. I working for the Durham Regional Police and have since 1979. I was going moose hunting and my friend was driving. We had been on the road about 9 to 10 hours going to Ignis, Ontario. We were about 100 miles west of Cochrane, Ontario on the Trans-Canada Highway. This area has the bush cut back some 30 to 40 yards on each side of the road when I noticed an animal coming out of the north side of a ditch area and run across a 2-lane highway. We were about 100 yards away and moving up fast as we were driving at about 65 to 70 miles per hour. This animal ran across the road on 2 legs and were about 20 yards away. By the time it crossed the road, my friend turned to me and said, "What the hell was that?" I said, "Don't you know that was a Sasquatch, a Bigfoot?" He turned to me and said it was not. I'm not going to have people call me nuts, so I said okay. "What was it?" He said, "A man in a fursuit." We argued about this for a few minutes, even though we were about 100 miles away from the nearest town. We never said another thing about it till this year, and he STLL says he has never seen anything. Now let me describe this animal. It was about 6 to 7 feet tall, very long and muscular arms that went down to its knees. It was covered in fur that reminded me of moose hair. It did turn to look at the truck we were driving, a Chevy 4x4. It looked like it was as tall or a little bit taller than the cab of the truck. It only took about 5 or 6 steps to cross the 2-lane highway and down into the ditch we were passing. This was at night between 7 and 10 p.m. Other witnesses, too, however, my friend still says he saw nothing as he does not want to be called nuts. Time and conditions: between 7 and 9 p.m. cold and crisp, about 37 degrees. Environment: this is northern Ontario, Canada. It's all pine forest, cedar, evergreens. This area is, as far as I can tell at night, fairly flat in this area.